Everyone, it's Dave. So this is the third time that I come back to this city to magnet fish and dive it. Right now the water level is still pretty high and the current is very strong, so the boats are still not allowed to drive on the river in the inner city. So I'm gonna have an eye out. I tried to dive maybe. I went diving last time to get out that MacBook, and I found so far these two dives, all of that stuff right there. First time I was there, I found 2 wallets and a couple of phones, and I was able to return the wallets. The time that I returned the wallets, I spotted, when I took a walk on the river, a MacBook. Tried magnet fishing it, didn't work out. Got back for it with the dive gear, went diving in the river. And then I spotted like 2 more phones and 3 more AirPods, which I didn't get the last time. So today I want to go for that. So wish me luck, and let's see what else I can find along my dive. Also, I'm gonna do the outer city as well. I haven't done this in a year, so maybe there's some stuff washed down the river for me to find. So wish me luck, and see you at the end of the video. So I think I just found an iPad. Like last time I found a MacBook and some Apple phones and stuff and a lot of AirPods. This is like an Apple store. Like here's really everything. I think the only thing that I haven't found yet is an AirPod and an Apple Watch in the last 3 dives at the same spot, but I don't know, man. Check this out. Oh. I just found that iPad. Look at that. Super old and crusty, but it's good that it's out of the water because check out that battery. That's really not good for the environment. I just seen a vibrator, but it was in a little bit stronger current area. So right now the water level is 1 meter higher than I'm used to it. I saw a ring, I saw a chain, I saw a couple of phones, but it's like, oh, and they're gone. And the water is way too high for me to get back with the strong current at the moment, so I'll have to come back in a couple of weeks when the water level drops down. Oh, there's so much mosquitoes. But anyway, I just found a GoPro here in the bushes, so let's go get it out. Alright, let's go get that GoPro. Down there. That's super old. Look at this. The screen's completely gone. The front is gone. That made some miles in the river. I think it went all the way down with the current. But I'm pretty positive that there is an SD card inside, and hopefully it's not too crusted and corroded, so I might be able to retrieve some footage and see how it got lost or who it belongs to. I don't think that there's life to that. It's a 7. I think it's a GoPro 7. I don't think it will work though, but we'll see if there's any footage on it, so stay tuned till the end of the video when we try to plug it in. Alright, add it to the collection, and the iPad as well. I have like kind of like an Apple store in there. Then I've got some Armanis, but they're also too much scratched. But yeah, it's a fun day out here. I just found a $10 bill. Check that out. And cash! Let's see if I can get it without going down. Come on. Wait. Woohoo! Cash. $10. Yes. Alright. I just found $10. Oh, there's a wallet. Woo! Let's get that. Where is it? I don't think there's anything in there. It's probably a stolen one. I'm not able to open it. We'll rip that open at the end of the video. There's a phone. Let's go get the phone. There's a phone. And a disc. And a scooter. I cannot get that out.
Alright, round 3 of that wrap up. Man, I've been back to that city because it all started like when I wanted to dive a spot that I never did before. Then I found the laptop, found all of the phones, and then just like a couple of days later I spotted that MacBook. So I went back for the MacBook. Along with that, I found like all of those phones, and I also spotted 3 AirPods and 2 phones. So the 2 phones by now are still out there. I was not able to get one of those, but I spotted 3 more, so it's 5 total. And I also spotted a ring and earrings and a silver chain, which I was not able to get because of the strong current. But I went back anyways and did pretty well again. I got all 3 of those AirPods that I mentioned. And one of those is actually the missing piece from that AirPod case that I found the last time that I've been there. I found it at the exact same spot, and the last time that I dove there I already spotted it, but I was like, okay, I'm not gonna dive down when I can just like grab it with the magnet, which I did today. So also found some phones. This one's pretty nice. I know it's probably the oldest, but this is an iPhone 3G, an intact one. This is the second iPhone 3G that I found. The other one is just a back case, pretty beat up with the battery inside and nothing else. But this is an intact phone. Like all the parts are still together. It's not like just a piece of it. So this is my first full iPhone 3G. I got a bunch of 3GSs, but somehow not the 3G. So this is the first. So now I got the iPhone series complete, like the old ones. Up to the, I don't know, maybe 14 Pro. I already found that last year, but I gave it away, so I kind of miss it. And here I got 2 iPhones. Please let me know what models these are. I have no idea. I think is that a 15? It has the aluminum frame, and it has like the new, I think it's a 15. Or is it the 14? Does anybody know? It was covered in shells when I found it. I'll leave it to dry and then plug it in and see if there's any... I lost my iPhone notification. or a medical ID that I can return that phone. I think it might work because there's no water in the camera lens, so I'm pretty positive that this is gonna work. Not so that one actually. As you can tell, this does have some water in the camera lenses. I'll also leave it to dry and see what happens with it. This one has the older port from the iPhones. It's a kind of blue one iPhone. I don't know what it is. Let me know. 12, 13, 14. If anybody knows, please let me know how I can tell. I really no idea what this is. So then I got a Fairphone, and this also pretty beat up, washed on rest of a phone. I got that beat up iPad out of the river, so that was fun to find. And a bunch of those others, like those are the three along with some others, and as I mentioned, one of those is the matching pair of these. I got that watch, or like what's left of it. I have no idea if this was any good or not. And I got $10, so that was pretty nice. That saved me my dinner tonight. Actually, I spent $12 on dinner, but like kind of already have it back. So thanks for that, whoever dropped that. And also I got that super old crusty GoPro. It's a Hero 7. And I'm gonna leave it to dry and open it in a second. Like once it's dry, I'll open it and see if there's an SD card inside. I don't think the camera will ever work again in that condition, but maybe there's some footage on the SD card. And maybe someone wants that back, so we'll try to figure that out. All right, so let's try and open that GoPro. It's been drying up a couple of days. Now let's see if I can open it. It's not really gonna go with one hand. Just give me a second here. And we got an SD card inside. That's what I expected. All right, I'll try to get that out and see how that goes. All right, so I was able to get it out. It was pretty hard, actually. Unfortunately, the upper part broke a little bit. So here you can see the crack in the red part. And the back doesn't look too promising as well. But I'm gonna try to clean it with some isopropanol and see how that turns out. All right, so it actually doesn't look that bad, but it doesn't look that good either. There's kind of like a bubble underneath that gold pins. Here's the part where I kind of scratched it a little bit while trying to get it out. And here, just underneath is where it broke. But yeah, I'm gonna try to plug that in my GoPro and see if I get any response on that card. All right, so I just inserted the card. Let's power that thing on. I just swapped the battery because it was empty. So try again. Oh, that's not a good sign. No, it says SD error, so that doesn't read it. I believe the SD card is too far gone, unfortunately, so we won't be able to figure out what was on the broken GoPro. But I tried. And with the phones, just give me a minute. I'll edit that into the end of the video. So if you want to see me charge and return, stay tuned. And this one, I'll leave it to dry for a while and then try as well. So those are maybe some returners, and I think there's not much hope for the rest of that. I also found that Fairphone type thing, but this is pretty far gone. I can check if there's a nice SD card, but the spot I found it, I think somebody threw it in there. All right, so let's give that iPhone 15 a try. See if it works. Doesn't look good. There is no sign of life so far.
Oh, it just came on. Okay, well, let's hit emergency then. All right, there is no medical ID. I don't know why that thing is locked. It's like if you enter the passcode too much, it gets into that lock screen, but it's the first time I plugged it in, so I don't know why this would show up. And now it's dead. iPhone is findable. Okay, well, that's a good sign. Maybe this will show up and they'll be able to send a message onto that phone if they lost it. All right, so I left the other phone to fully charge and then see if I can figure out a way to return it, or maybe I will put my SIM card inside for it to get service, maybe some text message or any notification comes in for me to track the owner, or I will send like the location and maybe the owner will see it on their new phone. We'll see. So that's about the pink phone, and now I want to try the blue one. So let's plug that in and see what happens. See if there's any lost phone notification. Ooh, it's already booting up. Was that it? Oh no, I think it has a boot loop. Unfortunately, there is water in the camera lens, so this might cause a boot loop. I don't know. I don't think this is gonna work yet. Maybe in a year or something. I had it at iPhone phones, and after a year I tried again, plug it in, and they worked for some reason, although they were never booting up. But kind of didn't want to wait a year to end up that video, so I don't think this is gonna work, unfortunately. Nope. I tried, but I'm positive about the pink one. Alright, so this thing was charging and it fully works, but unfortunately there is no emergency medical ID, so I don't have any contact information on who this belongs to. It says SIM available, no SIM available. I took it out because I wanted that if there's any water inside that it's be able to dry, same as that phone. And I don't know the passcode, and it was like already locked for some reason. I don't know, maybe that happened on the water, but that's new to me. So I got that fully working iPhone, and I really don't know how to return it. In case you recognize the background, send me a DM on Instagram or drop an email on the link below, and we'll figure it out. Well, you will have to be able to tell me what the SIM carrier is, so for me to be returning it to you. If you know the SIM carrier and the spot where you lost it, that's enough for me to return it to you. So send me a DM if you know who this belongs to, who lost it. Alright, so I got that blue phone working. That was in that golden back case, which I found next to the iPhone 15. And there is a medical ID. Unfortunately, the 15 has no one. And this thing just turned on. And I got a phone number from probably Mohammed's daughter. There is actually still water inside, but maybe I can still contact him already and see if he wants it back or needs it or what to do with it from here. But that's great. Still fired up.
I got like 16 names, bro. Depends which one you want.
Which one do you prefer?
BF Money.
BF Money? Okay.
Yeah, I'm a big, well, not big, but I do TikTok, so DJ BF Money.
Oh.
I can, you can link and people will follow up also.
Okay, sure. All right. So I found your phone.
Yeah, man. Thanks
Sure.
a lot. Thanks
You're
a lot.
welcome.
Yeah, man.
And it still works. So there is water inside, so you will have to let it dry for a while. How did you lose it?
Actually, same way like here, you know. I was with my child having some good time.
Yeah.
And I think I made a wrong move with holding the phone back, and then just
It
like
just went in the river?
yeah, it just dropped in the river.
And then I just found it in the river.
Bomba class! Yeah, look at it, man. It's still even looking good. It doesn't look so bad. Wow. But it doesn't start anymore.
Huh? No, you will need to charge it, but see, there is water in the camera lens.
Yeah.
So you maybe charge it and then you take off your data. I don't know if it will work 100%, but at least you have your photos and whatever you need, maybe on the phone. If it doesn't work, you can
call you back to give me another one. If it doesn't work, can I call you back to give me another one?
You can try. You can try. Yeah. Sure, man.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yo, the best diver, they find telephone. I already give up. I already lose hope. But I thought like, whatever, you know, buy another one. I got another one. So I'm very happy. They're doing great job. It's just a hobby. It's not a job, right?
No, it's just a hobby. Yes.
Yeah, man. Keep it up. You have my blessings and.
Thank you.
Good job, and if you find something which worth like 1 million, call me.
Okay.
All right, now let's go for the wallet. Thing is, like, the zipper here is completely rusted, so I got some pliers and I'll try to rip it open and see if there's any coins or anything left inside, because besides that, all the wallet is completely empty, as you've seen already in the video. So let's see if there's anything inside. All right, so I've cut it open. Here's the broken zipper. Let's open it. Nah, that's completely... Oh, there's a coin. I thought it's completely empty, but there is $1. Is there more than $1 inside? Is that a leaf? There's a leaf. Why is there a leaf in the wallet? What is this? Is that some voodoo type stuff? Please don't. Yeah, that was all there was. A leaf and $1. Okay, so I was just about to throw it away, but I heard that there's something still inside, so I don't know where to look for it, but something is still in there, so I'll give you an update. All right, so I completely ripped the inside apart, and there were $2 more in there, so I got $3 out of that wallet. There was unfortunately nothing else in there, no cards, no nothing, so I got $3 more from the $10 bill added.
So that was it for today's dive. I also spotted 3 more phones along with the other 2. I tried magnet fishing that Samsung that I spotted on my last dive when I was in the water, but couldn't get it. Like, it was not too magnetic, unfortunately. And I also had like just a small magnet, not the Bondi one. So maybe next time I'll bring the bigger one, try with that. I also did the rafting area, but I spotted a phone, but it was somewhere far out, so I'm probably never gonna see that one again. And also spotted a ring and a chain and a couple of earrings, but due to the water being like 3 foot higher than usually, it's really not easy to go down and grab anything. Like, even if I spot something, it's just like gone. So I'll have to wait for the water level to drop down a little bit and the current to get lower for me to be able to get that ring and that chain and maybe a bunch of other phones as well. So with that being said, I'm definitely going to be out there again soon. So thanks for watching that video and stay tuned for the next one.
Bomba class! Yeah, look at it, man. It's still even looking good.
whatever.